RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, personality profiles, professional wrestling video blogs, entertainment video blogs, sports video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my great work going back to June of 2014 on Facebook, YouTube, and other social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time's now 3:57 in the afternoon. Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day. It's Wednesday, January 18th, 2017. It's been a cloudy day out today. Some rain and snow showers in the Merrimack Valley. Got about an inch of slushy, wet snow. Wasn't that big of a deal, but it's a reminder that winter's still here. Some news to report on the RVBN News. Why The LA Clippers lost star player CP3 Chris Paul for 6 to 8 weeks. He needs thumb surgery. Also, the game show The Wall has been renewed by NBC for 20 more episodes. That's almost a full season's worth. A new digital over-the-air network is going to be launched around spring of 2017 called Rocky TV. Rocky TV is about animals and people who love animals. Maybe they'll show some Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoons, or the Rocky movie series, or maybe matches from Rocky Johnson, WWE Hall of Famer, or Rocky Maivia, WWE Superstar. And prayers to former President of the United States George H.W. Bush, who's been hospitalized with shortness of breath. His wife, the former First Lady of the United States, Barbara Bush, has also been admitted to the hospital, so prayers to both of them. And that's about it on news from the RVBN News. Why be back in a flash with my first video blog subject of the day. Keep calm, everybody. I'm Julie Bunny Guy. Molly Roseblood, WCCO accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Squeezy's awesome, Amy. Linda Church of WPIX, Channel 11, New York, is such a rockin' cougar, has got the best legs in New York City by none. And Ren Claire of WHD, Channel 7, Boston, rocks, and she has got the best legs in Boston. Cute, leggy weather forecast is only on RVBN. Time is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm back. My first video blog subject of the day is about Pro Football Hall of Fame broadcaster Bob Trumpy. Bob broadcast NFL games for over 25 years, and he also had a 10-year playing career in the NFL with the Cincinnati Bengals. Bob was born and he grew up in the capital of Illinois, Springfield. And he was such a good football player, playing tight end, and he was an All-State. He went to Utah University. The Bengals drafted Bob in the 12th round of the 1968 AFL Draft, 301st overall, and he played 10 seasons in the AFL/NFL, all with the Cincinnati Bengals. He had 4 seasons of 500 or more yards. 6 seasons, he averaged 15 yards per catch. 9 times he had 20 more receptions. 2 times he had 5 or more touchdown seasons. 2 times he made the AFL All-Star team, and 2 times he made the Pro Bowl. And he was one of the best players of the Bengals during this time period. He retired at the end of the 1977 season. He had 298 receptions, caught at 406,000 yards exactly, averaging 15.45 yards per reception, and he had 35 touchdowns. And Bob hosted a sports talk show on WLW 700 AM in Cincinnati for many years. He was replaced by Chris Collinsworth. And Bob started to broadcast games for NBC. He was the color man beginning in 1978, and he worked for NBC Sports for about 20 years before they lost the NFL games to CBS in 1998. Some of Bob's partners were Bob Costas. They were like one of the regional teams doing NFL games in the early 1980s. Then Bob moved up to number 2 in the mid-1980s, teaming with Don Criqui. In 1992, Bob became the number 1 color man on NBC games for the NFL. With Dick Enberg, they called 2 Super Bowls together and 3 AFC championship games. In 1995, Bob was demoted to the regional games with teaming up with Charlie Jones. And also Bob did some other sports for NBC. He did the PGA Tour and covered the Olympics for NBC. In 1998, Bob was out of a television job for NBC because they lost their rights to the NFL. He wanted to do some regional game for CBS television, but they weren't interested in him. But Bob returned to do games for the NFL on Westwood One over the radio for about 8 years in the 2000s, teaming with different partners like Joe Myers and Dick Enberg and Kevin Harlan, among others. He stopped doing the games in the late 2000s and basically retired from broadcasting. In 2014, Bob was awarded the Pete Rozelle winner for broadcasting excellence for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, an honor he really deserved. He was probably one of the best color analysts during the late 1980s, early 1990s, ranked right up there with John Madden and Frank Gifford and Dan Deirdroff. And his career stats in the NFL were average, as bad. He wasn't seriously considered for the Pro Football Hall of Fame as a player. And that's about it on Bob Trumpy. And that's about it for right now. I'll be back with my second and final video blog of the night, which will be about the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts, the arena there. And like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Butter guy. Molly Rose Blood, WCCO Oxen has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX, Channel 11 New York's got the best legs in New York City, Barn. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Melissa from the Tilted Kilt in Billerica rocks, and I like to fist pump her. And she has the best legs in the Tilted Kilt as well. And Jamie Hirsch of the NHL Network, so sweet. She got the best legs on the NHL Network. And in the words of Dee Patel last week, no bus.